salah. We don't just go for the salah alone. We go for both the salah and the sermon. May Allah make it easier for us. I mean, it's another interesting episode of Muslimah Matters on Light Radio. And don't always forget to like, follow, share our social media handles: YouTube Light Radio, Facebook Light Radio, Twitter The Light Radio, Instagram Light_Radio, and you can drop us a message by official.lightradio@gmail.com. You can also listen to us via Radio Garden. Just go to your app store, download Radio Garden, and search for Light Radio. On this beautiful Friday morning on Light Radio, Muslimah Matters, we want to talk about as usual, want to talk about topic, want to remind us about Iman, our IBADAH and all that. Fine, lot of us know about it. Some of us forget about it. Some of us don't even know about it. So we are here to remind us, to let us know, those that don't know, to let us know, to those that have forgotten, to remind ourselves. So may Allah make it easy for us. I still mean your host, RODIYYAH OLAYINKA. So today we want to talk about how to recover from IBADAH burnout. As in IBADAH burnout, how to recover from IBADAH stress, as in being stressed from, you feel you're too stressed from a IBADAH, which is not meant to be so. So how to recover from IBADAH burnout. So before we continue, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're welcome back, and you're still listening to Muslimah Matters. Like I said before we went on the break, that we want to talk about, we want to remind us on how to recover from IBADAH burnout. Yeah, to recover from IBADAH burnout, which refers to feeling emotionally and spiritually drained from excessive religious practice. I don't see anything excessive when it comes to religious practice, but let us see it as when you think you're really being stressed out because you are doing too much of religious practice. Then you have to prioritize your self-care, reassess your spiritual routine, and seek support. These involve acknowledging the burnout, reducing the intensity of religious activity. Fine. Some of us, when we want to start something, where we are always advised to start small. Like, okay, you want to inculcate this particular thing in your what's it called? Spiritual practice, in your religious practice. Let's give an example. You've not been saying your Qiyamul and you want to start. Do you understand? You want to start. You don't have to start it well, because we are advised that we should the minimum is 2. Then you want to start, then you're starting with 6, 8 rakas. Fine, if you can cope with it, Bismillah, there's nothing bad there. But when you're starting, it is advised that you start small. When you start small and you're consistent with it, then you can start improving. You start small. Let's say you start with 2 rakah and you're already consistent with your 2 rakah. To be easy for you to move on to 4 rakahs. Then you've moved to 4 rakah and you're consistent with it. Then you can move to 6. You moved to 6, you're already consistent with it. Then you move. Do you understand? So that way, to be easy for you, to not be too choky for you, you won't quickly get tired of it. Do you understand? May Allah make it easy for us. So this involves acknowledging the burnout, reducing the intensity of religious activity, incorporating activity that bring joy, and reconnecting with Allah through His mercy and love. Now, understanding and acknowledging burnout. Identify the sign. Recognize symptoms like fatigue, feeling, disconnection, or lack of motivation in your spiritual life. Let's say you started as in your IBADAH is going well, you're doing well in it, and everything is going fine with you. And in a part, as in, let's say, in a way, when you get to the middle, you feel, I'm already getting disconnected. I'm doing lesser than I used to do before. I'm not, this thing is not consistent like it used to be before. And then something is wrong. Now, reassessing and adjusting your spiritual routine. Reduce the intensity and duration of your ibadah practice. Focusing on the quality over quantity. Like I said earlier, if you want to start something, start small. Consistency is the key. When you're consistent, it will be easy for you to move. To move ahead, to move more. But when you're doing something, you're just packing it together. You pack this, you put it together. You pack that, you put it together, and you're not consistent with it. You're not going to move forward. You're just going to be stagnant. You want to do it today. I'm tired. I cannot do everything today again. No, I'll do it next tomorrow. That way, you're already reducing. It's already going down. But in a case that you do it like little by little, and you're consistent with it, fine. If you're consistent with it, it will be easy for you to move up because you're already consistent with the little that you're doing. Allah, make it easy for us. Now, we should try as much as possible to incorporate joy in everything we are doing. Everything you want to do, make sure you do it with joy, happiness, and know the reason why you're doing it. You're doing it not for yourself. You're doing it for the sake of Allah. That alone will make you want to be consistent in everything you're doing. You wake up in and know that anything you do, you get reward for it. And that one, you're doing it because of Allah, and anything you do that is an ibadah, you'll be rewarded for it. You wake up in the morning, you say your azkar, you thank Allah. Subhanallah. Allah is pleased with you. You get reward for it. Do you understand? So any little thing you do that you're consistent with, just know that you're doing it for the sake of Allah. And that way, you will know that, fine, you're doing it for the sake of Allah. There's a reason for you doing it. You're doing it to get reward. You already have reasons for you doing it. And you're consistent with it. Being consistent with it will make it easy for you to go further in it. So, before we continue, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
شكرا يا أصحاب الهمم دمتم دوما فوق القمم لما عطرتم مجلسنا هجى الشعر فأجرى قلمي شكرا يا أصحاب الهمم دمتم دوما فوق القمم لما عطرتم مجلسنا هجى الشعر فأجرى قلمي هيا يا إخواني هيا ننثر ورد الفل سويا هيا يا إخواني هيا ننثر ورد الفل سويا فوق الضيف اليوم سلاما حيا الله الضيف وبيا حيا الله الضيف وبيا حيا الله الضيف وبيا هبت نفحات أنسية فشد البلبل ألف تحية وبدا البدر الليلة شوقا يلقي الأنوار الذهبية هبت نفحات أنسية فشد البلبل ألف تحية وبدا البدر الليلة شوقا يلقي الأنوار الذهبية يلقي الأنوار الذهبية يلقي الأنوار الذهبية.
You're welcome back. You're still listening to Muslimah Matters on Light Radio. And before we went on break, we were talking about how to recover from ibadah burnout. Now, we need to reconnect with Allah. Reconnecting with Allah. We should focus on His mercy. Remind ourselves that Allah's infinite mercy and forgiveness and seek solace in His love. Then pray with sincerity. Should engage in prayer, focusing on heartfelt du'as and seeking guidance and strength. We should also reflect on His attributes, meditate on Allah's names. We should try and know the meaning, the attributes, particularly those that are related to His compassion and love. We should also practice gratitude. Gratitude. Cultivate a habit of gratitude for Allah's blessing, which can help shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. So we should try and practice gratitude. No matter how little what you get is, always be grateful for it. Always be grateful for which we should also seek knowledge. Engage in studying a lot of Islamic texts, focusing on themes of mercy, forgiveness, and importance of balance in life. We should also have self-compassion. We should treat ourselves with kindness, because when you treat yourself with kindness, that is when it will be easy for you to treat others with kindness. We should treat ourselves with kindness, understanding, recognizing that everyone faces challenge in this spiritual journey. So there is no one without challenge. We all face challenge one way or the other. So it's now how we stand up to the challenge that matters, not the challenge itself. So it's how you stand up to the challenge that will determine if you're going to be going down or you're going to be going forward. So when you treat others with kindness, and when you treat yourself with kindness, it will be easy for you to treat others too with kindness. Then we should be mindful. Should be mindful of everything we do. Practice mindfulness techniques to help you stay present, focused, reducing stress and anxiety. We should also build a support network. We cannot do it alone. With Allah, yes, we also need people. Connect with people who share your faith and can offer encouragement and support. We should also set boundaries. Establish healthy boundaries in your daily life to prevent overcommitment and protect your well-being. So with these little tips, I hope we can gain one or two to help us know how to recover from the IBADAH burnout. It's not easy, because a lot of people, it is normal for you to have fluctuating IBADAH. Everybody here and there, we just growing, we just learning. Sometimes you want to go down, you want to go back and say, "Oh God, I'm tired." Don't say you're tired. Try and as in, the more you try, the better. Don't say you're tired. Sometimes, okay, fine, let's say you're doing this thing consistently, it's been constant, and in the middle, you're already like lapsing in some places, and you feel, God, I'm not doing well, let me go stop. Don't say that. Don't stop. Instead, try. Even if it is just little, try. From that little you're doing, when you're consistent with it, you get better at it again. So, by taking the steps, you can gradually recover from your IBADAH burnout, restore your spiritual well-being, and reignite your love for Allah and His worship. So, let us know that no matter what, it will come. We get to go down in our faith, and we get to go up. So it now depends on it now depends on how you face your challenge, that will determine if you're going to be going up, if you're going to be giving up, or you're going to continue getting better at it. So we should try as much as possible not to give up in any way, because it will come, whether we like it or not. It will come. So it now boils down on us to know how to get back up and how to get better at it. May Allah make it easy for us. Let me also remind us that we should not forget to prepare again. Start preparing for Juma, because Juma is almost time for Juma, so we should go early for Juma so as to gain the full reward for Juma. May Allah accept it from us as an act of ibadah. Amen. Don't forget to join us for another interesting episode. My name is still RODIYYAH OLAYINKA. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لنبث الخير بأمتنا مهما الشر بها قد طال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال ونمد يد العون بحب لنخفف بعض الأثقال نتطوع لله بشوق لا نبغي شكرا أو مال ونمد يد العون بحب لنخفف بعض الأثقال نتطوع لله بشوق لا نبغي شكرا أو ما تبصرة تدعو لحياة أكثر إيمانا الإجلال، تبدل شوك العمر ربيعا وتخبئ كنزا فتعال. معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال، أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال. معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال، أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال. وقفت حروفي في ربوع بياني، وأتى القصيد بأروع الألحان، وفي أرض خير قد بادت مسجوعة بفرائد الأقوال والتبيان. نبدي الجمال على غصون بهائكم، ليفوح عطر الورد والريحان. أمجاد قد أبدت جمالا خافقا، صنعت قلائد من جمال هاني. ومجدات بنت القصير قد سارت بالنور في الأنحاء والأركان، ولأجل أشواق الحروف تأنقت تحكي بها الفعل بالإيمان. وجدان قد أبدت حديثا شامخا، قسمت ومضى